That is gold. Pure gold. Undefeated, 12 fights, 12 wins, 7 inside the distance. He won just 3 weeks ago, or 2.5 weeks ago, the vacant New South Wales state light middleweight title.
He's making a lot of facial gestures here. Didn't have a big shot camp. He's a showman and a half. He actually had, he's 36, he actually had 300 Muay Thai fights before he went into boxing.
As a complete sign of disrespect. And he is going to want to punch 2 shades out of him shortly.
And he's gonna.
Yeah, he is going to.
The show's over there, the Muay
Thai grain.
This is why he's doing that.
Yeah, that was low.
Very.
That was low. It almost got his knee.
Shouldn't laugh. Oh, big overhand right by Lutador.
And once a Muay Thai fighter, always.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Sound asleep.
That's it.
That's a big victory. Big punch. What?
Now making his proud professional debut in the boxing ring, ladies and gentlemen, your own Freddie Flintoff.
Let's see what he does. Up against a guy who has won 2 out of 2 so far. The truth is, he's beaten absolutely nothing. Good body work from Flintoff. Let's not forget, in all the hullabaloo, well, all his pals are here. And his wife ringside as well. Oh dear.
With the right hand.
Oh, he's on steady legs. And anxious looks from the family. Oh,
Shortening the gap. Coming forward with his chin in the air.
good right hand from Flintoff there. And from Flintoff.
Good right hand there by Flintoff. He turned from the core.
I don't think we'll hear the final bell.
Good right hand, good right uppercut.
And there goes the final bell. Crowd on their feet.
Reprezentuje wysoką formę, no, naprawdę ten ostatni jego pojedynek z Nadziem Aguilera, no to był pokaz boksu. Aguilera został zmaltretowany, przerwał pojedynek w czwartej rundzie, no ale niesłusznie. No.
Panie Andrzeju, Fekete nie umie boksować. Zadawać ciosów ani nie umie przyjmować. Nie wiem, co on w tym ringu robi. Absolutnie gość nieskoordynowany. Siergiej Werwejko, jeśli nie chce tego pokazywać wszystkim, powinien go szybko znokautować. Takie.
Drugi knockdown. No i koniec. Ja już myślałem, że nie będziemy sprowadzać do Polski.
Tonight is his pro debut. Hailing from Fenton, Michigan, let's hear it for Pat Huerta.
And he is making his pro debut. He only had 3 amateur fights. He did win all of those. And he is a brawler. What he lacks in skills and experience makes up for a lot of hustle. And he's hustling into this one. The odds this one won't hear the final bell of the 4th round. Huerta and may be able to run into a shot by Bailey. But Bailey right now trying to collect himself. Doesn't want to get into this slugfest, but may be drawn in. Oh, crunching left and a right by Bailey. And Huerta is down here in round number 1.
No need to count.
Seconds in.
Yeah.
Ron Cunningham, the ref, wisely waves it off immediately.
Boom. And then watch for the left cross from Robert Bailey, just on the side of the jaw. Stands Huerta on his head. Yeah.
His professional boxing record is 1 win and 2 defeats. Edward Rackley.
It is for a man who's fought all his career as an amateur and ended his first 2 professional fights before the end of the 3rd round, and that's what Cedric Rose did.
And we had Cedric on his second pro fight in one of those knockouts against not a great opposition, as it doesn't look like Rackley.
Oh, dear. Rackley walked into that and went down briefly, and will take the count of 8 from the referee, Dickie Cole.
Right now, it looks to me like he's going to do away with Edward Rackley as quickly as he has his other opponents.
Rackley keeps on coming with those long arms. You talk about throwing a punch from Australia. He's throwing his from some other planet I don't know.
Edward Rackley is not the most stylish fighter we've ever seen here on ESPN. I think we can say that.
He's down again. That'll be the 2nd count, and that'll be enough for the referee, Dickie Cole. He has seen enough. Rackley is taken out by Cedric Rose, who ends it very, very early.
It's Captain America. We're unbelievable. I have honestly now, June 15th, 2007, I have seen everything. And here comes Burke for the 3rd time. We'll see if it's the charm and see if we can't get to business here on a Friday night fight night on CrystalClearSports.net.
He's got the supporter. He's going to stay with the boxer brief look, I guess, tonight. Very interesting. You know what, Doug? This might be a first in professional boxing.
All right, here we go. We're ready to rock. Let's send it up to Dan Cole, the common man. Dan?
Fight fans, we apologize for the momentary wardrobe malfunction. In our blue corner, wearing comic book pattern trunks, he weighed in at 181 1/2 pounds. He has a professional fight record of no wins, 2 losses, 1 draw. From Davenport, Iowa, please welcome Brandon Burke. Brandon Burke.
So we're set to go. Phil the Drill Williams, 3-0. All 3 of his wins by way of knockout. And Brandon Burke, 0 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, and a heck of a looking ring attire, and we're underway.
Here we go.
Oh! Right out of the gate!
The fastest knockout I've ever seen in my life. He's not going to make it. A 1-second knockout just to get submitted to Fight Facts as perhaps the fastest knockout in boxing history.
Here comes the charge. Here's the shot. Goodbye.
Little Unity Young, 5 foot tall, 98 1/4 pounds. Don't sneeze, Teddy. She may go. Remember, only 2-minute rounds in women's boxing. Cordova wearing the gold and black trunks, Young in the blue.
Young is a southpaw, and a southpaw that might have some moxie, but you can see, technically, not very adept.
Well, if she stops hopping, I'll tell you what stance she's in. Eats a jab, puts her head down, and just swings forward.
Who would put somebody like Unity Young into a match on national television?
She turned her back.
Allow herself. Hey.
Listen, this fight's going to be over in just a few moments. She's an amateur, a rank amateur. She shouldn't have a license to be a professional, this Unity Young in the blue trunks. Because
don't get me wrong, she's got plenty of heart to climb those steps to come out of the locker room.
That's it.
And
Fight's over.
And somebody with heart just threw a white towel into the ring.
His record, 13 wins, all wins coming by way of knockout. A national champion and a Latino American champion, an international champion for CMB, del Ciudad de Mexico and Mexico. Please welcome Jorge Kawagi.
Pero sa akin to, medyo methodical na lumaban. Medyo awkward, ano?
Yeah, he has not fought for 10 years.
One punch.
Left hook. Maniwala ka. Maniwala ka. Nacho Beristain said Kawagi is a fraud.
Pero awkward sumuntok. Elbow na tumatawa. Ayun. Ito na, sunod-sunod na. But believe it or not,
he throws punches in slow motion.
Medyo napaka-awkward niya, no?
Awkward niya. But he's a lawyer. He's a law graduate.
Law graduate. At tinigil na ni referee Libres ang laban because Olivas is just getting pummeled. Nakita mo naman.
Wearing the blue trunks, white trim, he weighs 177 pounds. He is making his professional debut from Shelby, North Carolina, Brian Sutherland.
And his opponent making his pro debut, Brian Sutherland from Shelby, North Carolina, in the blue trunks.
And Brian Sutherland knows nothing about boxing. He comes to this, he got into boxing because he was a street fighter, and he figured might as well get paid for boxing or for fighting. And you can see the way he's throwing his punches, no form at all. On the inside, Brian Sutherland. Actually, it's Kenny Rainford on the inside with the straight punches. Watch how Brian Sutherland just tries to throw anything that he can, flailing at his opponent.
Turned pro with a third-round knockout over Aaron Nance last November and gets the right hand, and that stuns. Brian Sutherland is down, and that's it.
Brian Sutherland didn't even know how to throw a punch, and here's what happens when you get in there with a real professional. The overhand right, that's all she wrote.
Weighing 198 pounds, making his professional debut out of Orlando, Florida, Jimmy Smith.
Tony Moscow, a very popular local fighter. We saw him make his pro debut here at the Sun Dome a month ago. It was a successful one. Not long on defense, but he has a lot of power.
Well, from what Jimmy Smith looks like at the beginning of this fight, I think him and Ben Smith may be a pretty good matchup. What do you think? I mean, look at this guy.
This is bizarre stuff. Almost looks like a rock and sock. Robot and timber. He is cold-cocked by Tony Moscow.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
You can almost hear it. He needs an alarm. And Brian Gary issues it, flags him out. We may need the Guinness people ringside here. I think we've seen a new world record.